I love Star Trek, which is why I hate bad Star Trek. Yes, it's time for another Not Our Savior Month edition. Today we're going to Enterprise. Yes, we're going to go to the bad part of Enterprise. And what's the deal with this? This is the third time we've gone to the third season. It's a good season. Why do I keep coming here? Oh wait, I know why. Where would a piece of dog crap stand out more after all? In the dump or on your kitchen floor? This is a good season and the garbage really comes through. But go through season 1 or 2 of Enterprise and the non-crap really stands out because there's only 1 or 2 of those. So if in our last episode we discussed oversimplification of theological issues and pat answers, today we're going to talk about straw men. In debate, a straw man is a false representation of your opponent's position. For example, if you're debating abortion, then instead of actually discussing the issue and rights, you will make the anti-abortion people look like a bunch of religious Nazis who just want to control people, or you'll make the pro-abortion people look like a bunch of idiots who just want to kill babies for the sake of killing babies. Neither of these is true, and this does not help discuss the issue at all. In the same way, we're going to look at when the Enterprise set up some really bad straw men about religion instead of discussing the issue. This is NOS ENT Chosen Realm. We begin the episode with Trip and Mayweather aboard a shuttle pod examining a spear. What are the spears? Well, as you'll see in a few episodes later in Harbinger, which I've already covered, I'm kind of going backward there, but anyway, the spears are mysterious Death Star-like devices that are altering space and making the spatial anomalies which are so problematic for Enterprise, as seen in Impulse. Again, going back, this is getting confusing. Wait till I cover a Deep Space Nine storyline. They emerge from the cloaking shield only to be observed by nearby aliens who have ominous and mysterious plans for them.
We may have found what we're looking for.
Cue the credits! We come back to Enterprise and it turns out that Nepal is working on a map of the spears to figure out just how far their influence reaches. These same mysterious aliens contact the Enterprise with a distress call. So the aliens come aboard and they refuse to be scanned for religious reasons.
They're no strangers to anomalies. That looks like an old scar.
I found similar injuries on 4 others. Apparently, they've been in the vicinity of the sphere for several months. My name is Dijamat.
I do go great on hot dogs. So these are religious pilgrims on their way to a sphere for a pilgrimage. A mechanized Mecca, if you will. A Mecca. Oh, I'm so ashamed of that. So, Archer asks Dijamat to join him for dinner, because on Enterprise everyone always does everything while eating, to discuss the spheres.
Ah, Enterprise, the Brad Pitt of Trek.
We're here to learn everything we can about a species you may have run into. Zindi?
I'm not familiar with them. We place very little emphasis on meeting other life forms.
We're religious, so obviously we're quite antisocial. Turns out that they venerate the makers of the spheres, called the Sphere Builders. Not an imaginative group, are they?
You're referring to spatial anomalies.
The Maker's breath. It reshapes reality.
The scars are the holy markings of their gods. Really? The Yuzan Vong were more accurate religious types than these idiots.
Scientific progress has led many people astray.
Abhorring all technology and science, we naturally travel in spaceships on our way to seek out other giant bits of technology.
Our Sunday school kids built this ship with macaroni and paper plates.
And Captain Archer is actually very diplomatic in this scene. He's been growing a lot.
You'll be glad to know my engineer believes that he can repair the damage to your vessel. He thinks it shouldn't take more than a couple of days.
That sounds like filthy, wretched, disgusting, unclean science! One of these alien women come to Dr. Flox's sickbay to ask him a secret favor. We'll find out what it is, and yes, I'll hit my head on the target.
I was about to make some Janaran tea. Would you like some?
How does she know what tea is? How does she know she'll like it? How does she know if she can even drink it? For all Phlox knows, this stuff could be poisonous to her species because he couldn't scan her.
And the evil religious aliens discuss their evil religious plans. In public!
But these people risked their lives to save us. They desecrated a sphere.
Hey, we're trying to eat over here. Could you knock off the evil scheming?
Meanwhile, T'Pol and Archer are discussing these people, and Archer suggests that maybe their religion is based in truth. That whoever did build these spheres 1,000 years ago might actually be the beings that they are now venerating as gods.
I said before that I hoped to be able to repay your kindness.
That isn't necessary.
It's already underway.
Ooh, a fruit basket?
Organize a storage base?
Some gift cards to Target, maybe?
At this moment, a number of my people have taken positions around your vessel. Their bodies have been equipped with powerful organic explosives.
Organic bombs! A healthier alternative.
With a single command, I can order any one of them to sacrifice their lives.
So Digimon has one of the suicide bombers blow himself up just to demonstrate that he can blow himself up.
Suicide Squad! Attack! That showed him, huh?
I'm not familiar with any religious or ethical system that says that you should repay hospitality and kindness with death!
Seal off the area. Get security team.
Stop.
Hammer time?
Collaborate and listen?
2 of my men are positioned next to your warp reactor. Unless you turn the ship over to me, I'll destroy it.
And the space Muslims, let's not pretend they're anything else, conquer the ship. While they're conquering the ship, Dr. Phlox refuses to leave sickbay and insists on staying to cure these people with his filthy, wretched science that they hate. So naturally, they agree to let him stay. And Archer demands no retaliation whatsoever. Praetum Digimon decides that he won't explain to Archer yet just why he's stealing the ship. This is an important scene.
You just murdered one of my people.
I also lost a crewman in that explosion, Captain.
Oh, I'm so sorry. How'd it happen?
The guy who pulls the trigger really shouldn't count as a victim.
So Digimon has his old ship blown up, and off they go in the Enterprise. Apparently his master plan is to use the Enterprise to kill his enemies. He's evil and cruel, but he's, again, not very imaginative.
How many people do you intend to kill with my ship?
Your species is obsessed with numbers.
I prefer Deuteronomy myself.
Well, David Krumholtz is very cute.
And then Digimon gives his typical evil zealot speech. You know, the one you've heard 1,000 times from Hollywood because all religious people are pure evil.
And stupid. Don't forget stupid.
Yes. And so for touching the spheres, the Enterprise must die.
I'm going to temper the punishment. As commander of this ship, you may choose one member of your crew to give up their life.
And we all know how this is gonna end, so let's skip the drama and get to the point.
And the vital data that the Enterprise has been collecting about the Xindi for the last several months is erased. We really should have put a password on this.
Remember, boys and girls, the moral of the story is always back up your data.